Welcome to another episode of St. Vincent Untold Stories. On this episode, we feature Mark Denny, a Vincentian fisherman along with two other members missing at sea for 11 days. Big ups to all of my subscribers. And if you are new to the channel, please remember to like, comment, subscribe and hit the notification bell if you wish to see more videos like these. It was a normal day, as usual in St. Vincent and the Grenadines for fishermen. So they loaded their boats, filled it with gas and they went out. The men started to catch some fish, but they wanted to go further out where the bigger fish were. After the fishing trip, the men decided to head back to land. But on close observation, the men saw that they could not see land. While circling in the waters, trying to get back home, the men ran out of gas. The men made several attempts to contact the Coast Guard, but they realized that they were in the middle of nowhere, couldn't give their location, no compass on board. The boat was just a simple pirogue. A pirogue is a vessel made from fiberglass on board. So it was not equipped with all the updated technology as those vessels now. The men decided to wait it out, see if anybody would come to rescue them. Stomachs began to groan, so the men ate up all the food that they had on board. The next day came, and still no one came to their rescue. They couldn't even see a boat. Imagine sometime you sit at home and your body feels dehydrated, no water. Imagine the man them go 2 days straight without water, no food, and the fish and them pan the boat, the man them have a can. Inside their bodies started to get dry from the salt water. The men began to get frustrated. So one of the man them say, "Captain Denny, take us home please. Me and my family and me yard, me want to go home." So the man them decided to take them hand and row, but that wasn't enough to push the boat. But some old linen, some old cloth was inside the deck, and the man them used that and tried to build a sail. Their bodies started to get worn out. They started to get weak, feel freak out. Several attempts were made to drink salt water. So the man them decided we might have to drink our urine. So the man them tasted it. But it have a saying says you are what you digest. So the urine was a bit salt. They still had to drink it. So it was urine and cornfish. Salt plus salt. I myself was once a seaman. We used to do water taxi in the Grenadines from Union to Tobago Keys every day. And sometimes we come back at 1, 2 o'clock next morning when the place dark. One time the boat broke down and the engine failed. Several attempts we made to get it start back and we prayed. I remember another time again we ran out of money. And the tourists, they tell us to come Canawan to collect some money. While going on the journey, we ran out of gas. I had to take the tank and swim into Canawan and swim back out with the tanks. Because you know Canawan gas station is different than those in Union Island and Petit Martinique. Because they have those in Petit Martinique who just drive up the boat against the gas station. But in Canawan it's different. You have to come off and walk on foot. While swimming in the water, my mind was always on the sharks and the stingrays. Because what happened is that when we cook the lobsters on the beach in Tobago Keys, after we throw out the shell, the sharks and the stingrays used to come up and grab them. Very aggressive. You see, those sharks that you are seeing now, they were in our waters all the time. Just mean, only the small ones used to come up against the beach. But they say the volcano is attracting the big ones now. One time, we did the fish Harry's wharf in Union Island. When we do so and we watch out, we see a boat just dip down with 2 men from Europe and the engine everything sink. We take with 2 eye and see that. The man them swim up and start to bawl for help. Another time again, we and a German man named Jan used to do beach barbecue with us and bring tourists. And one night we go by Chesco party. By the time we come back, the man boat sink right in a harbour. Imagine how tall them yacht they be and that they sink in a harbour. Harbour deep place, you know. Much less to out in the ocean. Old people always say, see water na have no back door. If you know you can't swim, now go in there. Imagine what Denny them did a face. Days upon days the man them they out there. The man them mind started to play games with them. Imagine going through the man them mind, jump off, swim in. You see when the man them say cheap on 10 for the fish and them by the market at $8 a pound. And he has some people still a tell you clean them and now want pay. Hello, you never know the man them go to forget them fish day. Fishing business is a risky business. Sometimes you take your last money and buy gas. You go out there and catch no fish. How going now tomorrow? So the man them dip on the boat and the man them traumatized. Water run out the man them eye. They say it's two things does make a big man cry. Han, what we call boating in the Caribbean, or funerals. And you see, just drifting upon the boat make the man them cry, I water. 10 days at sea, no water, only food was the canned fish. On the final day, the man them see a landmass. Because the man them was so close to land, the wave knocked the boat ashore. Some people were on the beach at the time, but they look different than Vincentians. So the man them asked the people them, where were they? One of the man say, Puerto Rico. So then he jump on him cellular phone and him call him son. Remember he could have give a location now and tell him son in the Puerto Rico to contact the authorities. And then he contacted the authorities in Puerto Rico as well. He wanted to make sure to tell them that there was no illegal substance on board. Just fishermen lost at sea. The Prime Minister was contacted and the men were returned home. This situation is a warning to all fishermen that when going out, your boat must be equipped with food and water and proper gear. Things like jacket, radios. Please remember to like, subscribe and hit the notification bell if you wish to see more videos like these. Remember, we are about supporting small businesses. So please go out and buy the fish from the fishermen. Them don't give them the harass. Because the men them go through a lot of struggle. I'm out.